Namaste, good evening. I am Naveen Gursidaya, your self empowerment coach. I empower students, employees, business owners overcome challenges in their lives by enabling them go deep within and achieve peak performance. Welcome to today's live session. We are going to discuss about how to analyze and understand problems in life. So this is not like how to solve problems, but this is a step to solving problems. First, you need to analyze and understand the problem. So we'll before I start on the topic, I'll wait for few of you to join in. And as you know that I'm going live at the same time on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So let's see who all have joined in. Hi Mukta. Mukta joins in on Instagram. Truly appreciate your time. Abhishek. Hi Abhishek. Thank you so much for joining in. Appreciate your time. Srinivas Murthy sir joins in. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for joining in. Truly appreciate your time. So that's on Instagram. And let's see who has joined us on Facebook. Hi Ram. Ram joins us on Facebook. Truly appreciate your time, Ram. Thanks for joining in. Mukta says hi. Rupa joins in. Hi, Rupa. Thank you so much for joining in. Appreciate your time. Awesome. So we have, I think, more than 5 people in the room put together both Facebook and Instagram. And I don't think I'm required to wait for people to start. And I'm sure that this is a beginning of fourth week of me going live. At the end of this week, I would be completing a month. Thanks to all of you who join me on a regular basis and encourage me to come up with new topics every day and new pointers under those new topics every day, come up with themes every week. Truly appreciate your time. Wouldn't have been possible without you all being there, coming here and increasing all my enthusiasm. So my efforts are always there to bring in interesting topics which are very relevant to people of different walks of life: students, employees, business owners, housewives, entrepreneurs, startup owners, everybody. So my attempt to work on the topic is always to find relevant material which people can connect to and find value in my live sessions. So today's topic is how to analyze and understand problems in life. As I said before, this is not the way in which I'm telling you to how to solve problems in life. Rather, it is how to analyze and understand problems in life. So it's a first step in solving your problems. So all of those who have not visited my website, please do visit my website naveenguru.com and have access to a lot of content on self empowerment and also on my coaching program, which is Empowerment for Excellence. Okay, so let's move on to first pointer of the day, which is first, as soon as you hit a problem, as soon as you face a problem, first thing is bring in calmness. Panicking or getting anxious, frustrated, angry will take you far, far away from a solution which is ready made. It will take you far, far away from a solution which is very easy for you to work on it. Panic, do not get frustrated, angry, do not give in to negative emotions which I have past time also. So first, first calm your mind. Okay, and if the nerves are going out of track, if nerves are going out of control, depending upon the magnitude of the problem, please do calm your nerves as well. Okay, So that's the first thing. Calm your mind, calm your nerves, get everything under control. First, get yourself under control even before thinking of getting the situation or the problem under control. Number two, put your mind in the right frame to go ahead and analyze the problem, not even resolve it. So let's see who else has joined. Chetan joins in. Hi Chetan, thank you so much for joining in. Appreciate your time. Abhishek on Instagram says thanks. He says hashtag calming, hashtag oneself. Thank you so much, Abhishek. Thanks for all those hashtags. Talking about hashtags, all of those who are live, please put in hashtag live in the comment section. And all those who are watching it on replay or recorded mode on YouTube, or Facebook, or Instagram, please put in hashtag replay in the comment section. Dr. Sapna joins in. Thank you so much, Dr. Sapna. Appreciate your time. So let's see who else has joined in. Mukta has joined in from Instagram. Mukta has joined me on Facebook also. Thank you so much for joining in, Mukta. Mukta says, I'm working on it with your and Pooja Sharma's help. Pooja was her batchmate in my program, Empowerment for Excellence. So that's what she's saying, that she's working on it. Thank you, Mukta. Appreciate your efforts on working on all those aspects, especially calming nerves, controlling yourself. That I'm sure you'll see benefit really soon. And I think this is Milind who has joined in. The way of explanation is appreciated. Thanks, Milind. Thank you so much. I don't know whether it is Milind's mom or Milind. Please put in your name. I know Sharo Swami is Milind's dad. So please put in your name. Who is watching this live? Is it Milind or Milind's mom? And Rupa, Chetan, Sapna, and Abhishek, everyone is saying hashtag live on Instagram. Thank you so much for that. That will help me analyze, work on the analytics later. Mukta and Ram says live on Facebook. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks a lot. You're helping me in my analytics. So, what was the first one? The first pointer of the day. When you see a problem, when you see a challenge, when you see an issue, do not become a prey of negative emotions. The same thing which I spoke last week also, how to be a top performer in life. So that's standard. Do not give into negative emotions is standard. But in this case, it is calm your mind and if required, nerves also depending upon the magnitude of the problem. And how to do it. People might be thinking, okay, fine, I understood how to calm. You're saying calm your mind and calm the nerves and how to do it. First, tell yourself, I need to calm myself down. That's the most easiest and the simplest way. Okay. And many of you are mature enough, you know how to count to 10 and all those methodologies which are there. But people count to 10 only when they're getting angry. Okay. So here I'm saying, please calm yourself when you see a problem, when you see an issue, right? So that will help you gear up to go ahead and face it and analyze the problem, which is a first step towards solution, as I said. I also have few comments coming in on Facebook. I'd say Milind says he's along with mom and dad. Okay, whole family is spending time on this session. Truly appreciate. Thank you so much for all your support, encouragement, and also valuable time sitting here and listening to me. Please do ask me if at all you have any questions or any comments to share. Please do share them with me. Mukta says, talk with yourself. Of course, Mukta, tell yourself, calm down. Let's see what this thing, which I am calling it as a problem, has got to do. Okay, so that's the first one. Let's move on to the second pointer. Try to analyze if it is a problem in the first place or you are assuming it to be a problem. It might not be a problem. It might be just a small stone which you might have tripped. It might be a small thing which does not need attention at all. If you just keep quiet and calm, it might pass away. It can be such. So it might not be a problem. So as you know, Assumption is a mother of all mess ups. So please be careful, and when you calm down, see whether it is a problem or not, or whether you are giving it a label of a problem, whether you are assuming it to be a problem. It might not be. So first of all, calming yourself and keeping quiet will let the problem pass away. Second, you seeing whether it is an assumption, that is your problem. It might be somebody else's problem and not be yours. So you might be jumping to conclusions. So please do analyze and see if it is a problem or not. If it is a problem, then you need to move to the next step. If it is not a problem, it was an assumption, you know what to do. You be happy and move on in life, or get on with whatever you're doing. So many a times people, what they do is they assume that it is a problem, and they also assume it is their problem and jump into it and precipitate the matter, spoil their day, spoil their state of mind, and everything goes for a toss unnecessarily. Okay, so we need to be conscious enough, we need to be mindful enough to know that it is not a problem, it is an assumption, and get rid of the assumption, bring in a clarity that it is not at all your problem, or many times it is not at all your problem, it is somebody else's. There might be a mistake in identity, or there might be somebody else might have done a mistake and it might be standing as a problem in front of you, which it might not be yours. So please do analyze that as well. So mind you, I'm not telling you how to solve your problem, I'm telling you a pre-problem stage or a pre-solution stage, let's say. All right, so first, what do you need to do? Calm yourself down. Second, analyze and see if it is an your assumption that it is a problem. Okay, let's see what's the comment. Mukta, who recently finished, successfully completed my Empowerment for Excellence program, says she's applying it and getting results. Wonderful, Mukta. Thank you so much. And Abhishek, who is here on Instagram, also completed the program Empowerment for Excellence few weeks before Mukta, and he has also said that he has been getting benefited by applying all those learnings from my coaching program Empowerment for Excellence. So thank you so much for sharing that, Mukta and Abhishek. Let's move on to the third pointer of the day. Take steps to understand the cause of your problem. So you stay calm and you analyze whether it is a problem, whether it's an assumption. Let's say it's a problem, not an assumption, okay, and it is your problem. Take steps to understand what is the reason behind the problem, what's the cause of the problem. So here what happens is, as soon as you know what is the cause of the problem, and if you plug that cause, the problem gets solved. Okay, so let's say there's a water leakage in the house, the water is coming on the floor, or the water is kind of seeping in into the roof. What do? You find out the source from where the water is coming in, right? So find out the cause of your problem. Were you the cause of the problem? Was somebody else cause of a problem? Or some other system or a service is a cause of the problem? What is the cause of the problem? As in, what is the source of the problem? If you find that out, you are again nipping the problem in the bud itself. You get to know that there is no issues with which I need to go ahead breaking my head. First, find out the source or the cause of the problem. How do you do it? By keeping calm and also trying to analyze the problem with a mind to see to it that you do find the root cause of the problem. Have a diagnostic mindset. Where did the problem arise from? It can be your mistake or it can be somebody else's mistake. Okay, so finding the root cause of the problem is really, really important. What we do many a times, we assume it to be a problem, and if it actually a problem in fact, and we jump into unnecessary emotional hazards, unnecessary steps which are not required to take, which are totally wrong for you to take. So we get into that. So we do not have to worry if we have to be in any situation because just because a problem is staring us at the eye, just because a problem is staring right into the eye, do not panic. Take steps to understand the source of the problem. Okay, so let's see if at all there are any. Abhishek is coming with a lot of hashtags. Thank you, Abhishek. Thank you so much for all the hashtags. Appreciate your support here. And let's see if there are any comments. Okay, there are no comments on Facebook as well. So let me move on to the fifth pointer today. For a change, not just 3 pointers. For a change, I have, okay, let's see. There is a question from Dr. Sapna. How to overcome the problem of overthinking? Okay, this has um, been asked to me even in my coaching program also many a times, Sapna. So one good thing is I appreciate you saying that you are overthinking. Okay, that itself says that it's you're doing something over more which is not required. So first understand whether you are overthinking or not, whether overthinking is required or not. If it is not required, then you can get over overthinking. But if at all you think that this needs attention and I need to think, even in my interview on the Digital Maddie show, I have said that please do think and do not worry. Okay, that I keep saying it to many people whom I come across and whenever I get an opportunity. So since Sapna is asking about overthinking, that is something which has got to do with you thinking and not worrying. So many a times we are habituated into overthinking. We think that if we overthink, then the solution to the problem comes automatically. But when you're overthinking, mind you, you're spoiling your state of your mind, and you're also spoiling the state of the mind of your loved ones, their moments, their days, and you are not going anywhere towards a solution to the problem. So if overthinking is not the solution, you are adding more problems to the problem which you're already seeing. So what you need to do is first calm your mind and analyze whether you need to overthink or not. And there's nothing called as overthinking. The moment you start thinking in the right direction, there is no overthinking. And overthinking happens because of hyperactivity on the left hemisphere of the brain. Okay, that's also called as left brain overload. All right, and it is a habit, it is a part of the characteristics of many people to just overthink. Okay, and overthinking, mind you, just make a note in your mind, overthinking is not going to get you any solution to your problem. It's going to precipitate. So just think in the right direction by analyzing it. Two, bring in an affirmation or a plus point to yourself that I think correctly and I don't overthink. Okay, that way you are tuning your brain to just think and not overthink. So for this affirmation, which is also a plus point as a part of my program, for this to sink in into your brain, for this to start working or become a part of your character, it needs 3 months. So you need to keep on telling yourself that I do not overthink, I think in the right direction. Okay, thereby the characteristics which is there, the habit of you overthinking starts going away eventually. And at the end of 3 months, it's a proven fact, it's a proven scientific fact that these affirmations, when you give it to your mind, the brain starts believing you are that. Okay, so that fixes in the brain and you stop overthinking. So those were the 2 points which I could immediately think of, Sapna, and tell you. So please do not overthink, analyze the problem and tell yourself, I'll not overthink, I'll just think, see if it is a problem or not. If it is a problem, I'll try to analyze the root cause. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say about Dr. Sapna's question. Chetan says, is it okay if we discuss the root cause with a colleague or a friend to get their point of view? Okay, that's a very, very good question. At what point do you discuss? At what point you go in and take help from others. So Chetan, this is something which we come across every day, and there are various layers to this particular practice of going and discussing with a colleague or friend. First of all, do not rush to anybody unless and until you think yourself. Okay, for which you need to calm your mind. First, calm your mind and think whether you can solve this problem yourself before going to anybody else. Many a times there will not be a need for you to go to anybody else. You would know what to do, what not to do yourself. And also think of a time when you had solved a similar kind of a situation in the past. That gives you the confidence that you can solve it yourself and you need not have to go to anybody else. Coming to the core of your question, what if there is a need for you to go and discuss with a friend or a colleague to take an opinion or seek help if at all necessary? Okay, in this situation I'm saying it is certainly necessary that you have to go to somebody else. It is very much okay for you to discuss it with a well wisher, that friend, colleague, relative, cousin, or an acquaintance, whoever you know, should be a well wisher. He is somebody who wants good things to happen to you. He is somebody whom you can trust, that if I go to so and so person, him or her, he or she will give me the right guidance. Okay, so first, that person has to be a well wisher. Two, that do think that that person should have solved this kind of a problem before, whatever you are facing. Okay, you can't just go blindly and ask. Being a well wisher, they will think, even though they have not faced the problem, being a well wisher, they'll certainly would want good things to happen to you, and they'll also think. But do ask yourself, if have they solved this problem before in their lives? Or if you don't find an answer, go and ask them, listen, my friend, I am facing such a problem, and I know you are my well wisher. Have you solved this problem before? If he or she says yes, then you should be happy that you will get an expert's opinion. If they say no, I've never faced such problem, but I know somebody who can do it, then they can look at it later. But if they can't solve it, then ask them, can you help me? You are my well wisher and I'm confidently reaching out to you. Can you help me in solving this problem? Or can you help me analyze this problem? Okay, in a calm mind. Don't panic. If you're panic, then being your well wishers, they'll panic along with you, or they'll get angry along with you, or they get angry on a third party or a third system. So be calm and say, I'm facing this problem. I believe you can help me. Please, let's discuss. So I hope, Chetan, I have touched upon your as an answer to your question, to get their point of view. Yes, you can certainly get the point of view, but try to see these two things, whether they are your well wishes, and two, whether they have faced a problem, similar problem in the past. If they have not, you can still go ahead and discuss with them because they are your well wishers. All right. So Sapna says thank you on Instagram. My pleasure, Sapna. Glad I was able to help you out. If at all you need to discuss more with me on any of those aspects, please visit my website naveenguru.com and book a one-on-one free meeting with me. On the contacts page, the Calendly link is there. Whichever time suits you, just click it and you can book a one-on-one meeting with me as well. Hi, Prabhas. Prabhas joins in. Hi, thank you so much for joining in. Truly appreciate your time, Prabhas. Okay, Chetan says, thank you, Naveen. That definitely answered my question. Awesome. Glad it was helpful, Chetan. Thank you so much. And Muktaji is saying, she's asking a question, is it worth telling someone or not? Yeah, it is worth telling someone, provided they are your well wishers. They want good things to happen to you. Then only it is worth telling that person. See, this has been my experience. Whatever I'm sharing here is my experience. and it's my opinion. And it is my live session, and I have the freedom to share whatever opinion I need to share. Okay, I think the camera on Facebook has gone a little bit out of focus. Okay, cool. So it is worth telling someone, it is worth sharing it with someone, but the the key part is you need to trust that person, and that person has to be a well-wisher. Else they can try to give you advices just for the heck of it, or just try to prove smart, just try to sound very experienced, or just try to prove intelligent and complicate your problem. So please do be careful with whomever you go and share your point of view, with whomever you go and tell anything. Milin says stay home. Yeah, okay. That is what, in order to get away from the COVID problem, everyone is staying home. Milin, thanks for mentioning that point. I think I saw one more question. Let's see. Exactly. It's most, Mukta says exactly. It's mostly possible that I can myself solve the problem. No need to tell someone. I myself is enough. Have the confidence. True, very true, Mukta. But sometimes, as Chetan was asking on Instagram, that it's a point of view that you would be happy, or you that can boost your confidence in sharing it with someone. So that experience also you're adding along with your thoughts. If somebody else's thoughts are also getting layered over your thoughts, thoughts which will lead you towards solutions. So first, if we can solve it, fine. Otherwise, if there's a dire requirement of you asking for an opinion of a trusted soul, please do go ahead. That's certainly advisable. Then nobody can say anything against it. So it's doable thing. Okay, the fourth point. Let's see what's the fourth point is. Categorize the problem as easy or difficult, short term or long term. Okay. So once you have analyzed, once you're kept calm and you have analyzed that this is a problem. Okay. Now you go into next action, which is categorizing the problem as easy or difficult. If it is difficult, then there might be more attention or more thinking, not overthinking, more thinking you will have to apply there, because it is a difficult problem. If it is easy, then be relaxed. Then you yourself are labeling it as an easy problem, and think what can be a easy solution to that, because it's a easy problem. So easy problems have easy solutions. So categorize it as easy or difficult. And then the problem is going to be a short-term problem or a long-term problem. So with that, you can prioritize them. That would be the next point. But you will know which box it needs to go into: easy, difficult, short term, long term. If it is easy and short term, life is good. If it is easy and long term, still manageable. But if it is difficult and long term problem, or if it is difficult and short term problem, then your attention is very much required. You need to see what thinking you need to apply, and what efforts you need to put in from your side, and whom to approach. That's also important, right? That's when I spoke about, when I was trying to answer Chetan's question. So this categorization helps you tune your mind, tune your efforts in trying to resolve that problem. So it becomes easy, and you're not worrying unnecessarily. Okay, this is if it's a easy and a short term problem and you're unnecessarily worrying just because it's a problem, you will reduce that. Okay. And you will know, okay, I have a day job to do, I have a business to attend, I have studies to make. If it's a student, in that you will have to continue doing it. You can't escape this problem. It is there, it has come into your life. Now you have labeled it as a problem after much thinking. So what you need to do is do this categorization: easy, difficult, short term, long term. So put it in 4 quadrants and see where it is. Accordingly, dedicate your time and efforts to resolve that problem, and accordingly also think of that trusted advisor to whom you can go and share or seek an opinion. Okay, so I have Abhishek is still giving us hashtags. Thanks, Abhishek. I have a comment from Mukta which says, yes, agree. Thanks, Mukta. Thank you for agreeing with me. Appreciate that. Appreciate your patient and concentrated listening. Thank you so much. So, last point for today's session, prioritize the time and importance accordingly. I took up this point because it's in sync, or it is directly connected to the previous point, which is categorizing the problem as easy, difficult, short term, long term. After you have done that, you have to prioritize the time and importance and also efforts accordingly. Right? Spoke about the four quadrants, proportionate to whichever quadrant the problem is sitting in. You prioritize the time, efforts, and importance accordingly, and you do justice to, first of all, yourself. You do justice to your peace of mind. You do justice to the lives of your loved ones and your well wishers, and you do justice in finding out the right solution in resolving the problem. Okay, so categorization and prioritization is a good habit to do. You can do it mentally, or you can take a sheet of paper and categorize and prioritize the problem accordingly. So please note, in today's live session, I have seen to it that I have not told you the solution to your problems. I've told you how and why you should behave and you should think when you there is a problem, or an assumption of a problem staring into the eye. So please do follow these pointers. I'll come back again with more discussion and more pointers tomorrow. But today, let's see what all we discussed under the topic how to analyze and understand problems in life. First one, calm your mind, and if required, calm your nerves. Second one, try to analyze if it is a problem in the first place or you're just assuming it to be a problem. Third one, take steps to understand the cause of your problem. What is the root cause of the problem? What is the source of the problem? So please do take steps to understand where the problem is coming in from, so that you can plug it at the bud itself, nip it at the bud itself. Categorize the problem as easy or difficult, short term or long term. Make four quadrants and put that problem, once you have labeled it, once it's confirmed to be a problem, put it in the category which it belongs to, put it in the quadrant which belongs to, and prioritize the time and importance accordingly, where which quadrant the problem is sitting. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all I wanted to discuss with you today. I'll be back with tomorrow with part 2 of the same topic, how to analyze and understand problems in life. So a few more topics to discuss with you. So look forward to come live tomorrow as well and take up the part 2. And I hope today you enjoyed part 1. And rightfully, Mukta says, awesome topic, Naveen, very useful in daily life. Thank you, Mukta. Thank you so much. Appreciate you able to relate to it. And Mr. Abhishek is going great guns with his hashtags on Instagram. The latest hashtag is put is hashtag time, hashtag management, importance, problem management. Yes, good going, Abhishek. Thank you so much. That will be a great support in making this video reach many, many people. So all of those people who have not visited my YouTube channel, request you to kindly visit my YouTube channel, Empowerment for Excellence, and subscribe, and also click on the bell icon. You will get a notification when I update a video every week. I update on an average 3 videos every week, so you'll get a notification as soon as I broadcast a video there. So request you to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel Empowerment for Excellence, and also visit my website naveenguru.com for more information on my coaching program Empowerment for Excellence. Anusha, hey Anusha, didn't know you were there. Thank you so much for joining in. Really informative session. I'm sure everyone can relate to this during this time. So glad you said that, Anusha. Thank you so much. I'm hopeful that people are able to relate and apply it in their daily lives. Mukta says hashtag M4X. Thank you, Mukta. And she also says hashtag empowerment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. So coming back to Anusha's comment, requesting everyone to kindly watch this replay of this live session if required, and drop in your comments, ask me questions. You can do that even after the video is posted. And if you want to get on a one-on-one session, you can do that by going to the contacts page of my website naveenguru.com. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great pleasure discussing this topic today. Looking forward to come back to you all tomorrow with part 2. Till then, stay healthy, stay blessed. Take care. Thank you so much. Good night. Bye-bye.